Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Perspective with Irtiza Abbas Turi. Today's talk and this short vlog I would like to dedicate to Irtiza Abbas Turi, the beautiful 7-year-old boy who embraced martyrdom on the hands of Indian Armed Forces when they did total senseless devastation on Pakistan, apparently on the pretext of something that they believe in based on something that they have in their mind, which has got nothing to do with reality, or neither do they have any proof of any such thing. Regardless, uh, people very conveniently call it collateral damage. Ask the parents of that child, ask the parents of those children, the other beautiful boys and girls and people who died, and for us they are martyrs just because they were Pakistanis. This senseless bombardment by the butcher of Gujarat, Surrender Modi or Godi, or the people who follow that, sheds light on a lot of things on the international level, on the defense front, on the philosophical boundaries, on the geographical boundaries, and all that have come under question. The hegemony, the perceived hegemony that India thought it had, just because of the population that it has, which 40% of them don't have proper latrine facilities. Nevertheless, that arrogance, the might, perceived might of those conventional weapons and the army, everybody saw what happened. And again, as Shahzad Ghayas said, taking a cue from what he said to that Dora, I forgot her name, Dora the Explorer lady. Nevertheless, uh, her credibility fell faster than the Rafales. So we again saw the Bollywood style Modi infotainment media, the news channel. I would call that infotainment. It was less information, fake news, unconfirmed sources or whatnot, and in their own right, it was like watching a Bollywood movie. This is gone. We have invaded this. This is done. That is done, and whatnot. What rubbish! So on the other hand, the integrity, the poise, and the overall decency that you saw, uh, and I'm talking about the international audience, not a biased view of a Pakistani. What we have heard and seen, and even the saner elements within India are talking about it. They are questioning uh, Surrender and other cronies of what the hell happened. Why did you do it in the first place? Probably they also follow some of the podcasters from Pakistan and Pakistani outside Pakistan who show a very different picture of what is happening in Pakistan in their own perception and their mind. Nevertheless, in terms of defense prowess, what happened to France with the falling of Rafale as against China. The power and the might of the defense industry of China has been proven. Now, thanks to Pakistan and thanks to India, unfortunately, for stepping over the red line and thinking that they could become Israel of this region, only not understanding that we are not Palestine of this region. And not just that, on the defense side, this happened. On the side of the international uh, tilt, which again India was thinking because of the bigger economy size and the population and making iPhones and whatnot, I think they went a little overboard, more than a little overboard, and challenging their own power, might, and hegemony has been clearly wiped off as far as this region is concerned. So, starting from China, Turkey, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Bhutan, uh, anyone in the area who has always been troubled with this arrogant mindset of India, especially The RSS, as we saw in that Piers Morgan show, it was funny to see Dora and that other RSS apologist Bollywood guy. I don't know what his name is. Nevertheless, the way they were talking and rolling their eyes and all those gestures, it was actually very funny. So, no credibility, no integrity, no fact, no rationale. The host obviously very clearly biased towards Israel and hence India was talking about whataboutery, don't go into whataboutery, and the people there showing photos of something or someone which happened decades ago. So yeah, this clear divide of this hatred and the opinion building and the narrative which India has been trying to make has shattered, and thank God for that. Today onwards, or the last 4 or 5 days onwards, this is a different region altogether. The world is different. Donald Trump's visit to the Middle East, the talk he had with those countries, has changed the whole dynamics. So it's a new world. These guys were thinking that once Trump comes in, he's going to be standing beside and behind India for whatever they do, and their desire of taking over the whole South Asian region, one way or the other. Like some gentleman in our country was thinking that the first thing he's going to do is get him out of jail. So Trump has surprised everyone, and again, what he did in recently in Middle East also. So it's very interesting to see. So from the Trump tariffs now to this thing that we saw between India and Pakistan, it's a new world, and many surprises there from the way Trump administration has been handling, managing these matters to the resolve that China has shown towards its presence and its friendship with Pakistan. So interesting times ahead. Lastly, nobody should be advocating or warmongering like our friends on the other side of the border were doing. God help us. May Allah protect us from the evils and the devastation of war anywhere, anywhere around the world. With that prayer, uh, we all look forward to peace, but with a small caveat, don't you ever dare to try this again. Next time, it's going to be escalated to a different level, which is not going to be good for anyone. Take good care of yourself. See you soon. Bye.